In this video, we're going to talk about the quotient rule of differentiation. We already have examples on the screen, but before we jump into them, let's talk about the quotient rule. Now, the quotient rule is often used when you have two functions in fractional form. So let's say the function in question is equal to one of the function divided by the second function. The quotient rule tells us that if you have two functions of u and v, one as the numerator and the other as denominator, and you're trying to find the derivative of y here with respect to x, dy over dx will be equal to v du over dx minus u dv over dx divided by v square. So this is the quotient rule. Let's quickly apply it so that you understand how to really use it. Going to the first question, before I solve it, I'll write out solution here. So the first question says we should differentiate y is equal to tan x. This does not look like a fraction, but if you simplify it, tan x can be written as sin x over cos x. So we now have a numerator and a denominator. We often assign the numerator to u. So we say u is equal to sin x, and then v is equal to cos x. The quotient rule requires us to use the derivative. So we need to find the derivative of the numerator and the denominator. So the derivative of numerator here is du over dx. Du over dx of sin x is equal to cos x. dv over dx is equal to minus sin x. So before I continue, I'd like to clean up space here. So since we have everything we need, you can now go on to differentiate y with respect to x. So that dy dx of this function here is equal to v is cos x, times du dx. du dx is also cos x. So times cos x minus, we have u is sin x. So this is sin x times dv dx is minus sin x, so we have minus sin x, and then we have divided by a denominator of v square, so divided by v square. Now v is cos, so we say cos x, and then we square everything. So from here I have dy over dx is equal to, now I have cos x times cos x. Cos x times cos x is cos square x minus, this is bracketed here, sin x times minus sin x is minus sin x square. So I can put it like this, minus sin x square divided by cos square x. So that this is equal to cos square x. Minus times minus here is plus. So I have plus sin square x divided by cos square x. Now at this point, to further simplify, we can rewrite the numerator. What I mean by that is that in trigonometry, if you have cos square x plus sin square x, it is also equal to 1. So that means we can replace cos square x plus sin square x with 1. So here I'll say but, then I'll replace this with 1. So that's dy over dx is equal to 1 over cos square x. Now 1 over cos square x is simply sec square x. So dy over dx is equal to sec square x. So that's the answer to this particular problem. Okay, let's jump on to the next example so that you can understand better. I'll clean up space. So for the next example, we asked to differentiate y is equal to cos 2x divided by x squared. Now you can pause the video and try to solve this one yourself. But like we did before, the first thing we do is pick out our numerator and our denominator. Now our numerator is cos 2x, so I'll simply say u is equal to cos 2x. Our denominator is v is equal to x squared. Now we find the derivative of each of them. So for the numerator, du over dx is equal to, if you notice, our numerator is a function of a function. So the function inside the function here is 2x. So if you're differentiating function of a function, you pick in the 2x, you differentiate it first, Differentiating 2x first is 2 times, you differentiate the entirety of the function, which is cos. So differentiating cos, we have negative sine x. But in this case, since we have 2x inside cos x, we just simply use 2x here. This is a shortcut for the chain rule. I'll leave a link here in case of you want to learn it. So this is 2 times minus sine 2x, which is minus 2 sine 2x. While for the denominator, dv over dx is simply equal to 2x. So we've gotten our derivative for numerator and denominator. Now we can simply use the quotient rule. So using the quotient rule, which is dy over dx is equal to v du over dx minus u dv over dx divided by v square. So this is equal to, now v value from our question is x square. So we have x square times du dx is minus 2 sine 2x. This is minus 2 sine 2x minus u is cos 2x. So we have cos 2x here times dv dx is 2x. So we have times 2x here. Everything is simply divided by v square. So I'll divide this by v square. And v square is simply x square. So that from here I have this as equal to, for the numerator, x squared times minus 2 sine 2x is minus 2x squared sine 2x. 2x times cos 2x is 2x cos 2x divided by, the way you do this kind of indices operation is to multiply this one here with this one here. So 2 times 2 here is simply equal to 4. So this is x to the power of 4. Now you can stop it here, or you can further simplify. So simplify our answer. But before that, let me clear up space. So that simplifying this, dy over dx. Now for the numerator, if you look at these two terms here, we can factorize minus 2x from both sides. So that here we get minus 2x open bracket. For the first term here, if we factorize minus 2x from here, we get x sine 2x. And then for the second term, if we factorize minus 2x from here, we get plus cos 2x. So that this is divided by x to the power of 4. If we do x cancelling out x here, we have x to the power of 3 left here. So that dy over dx of all of this is equal to minus 2 open bracket x sine 2x plus cos 2x close bracket divided by x cubed. So this is the derivative of y is equal to cos 2x divided by x squared. Now let's move on to the last question. I'll clean up space for that. Now for the third question, we are asked to find the derivative of y is equal to sine 3x over x plus 1. Now you can pause the video and try to solve this one yourself. Like we did before, or like we've been doing before, we pick out the numerator, which is u is equal to sine 3x. We'll pick out the denominator here, which is x plus 1. So if I differentiate du dx, this is a function of a function. So I have to use the chain rule. Now a way to do that is to pick the function inside, which is 3x. So differentiating 3x, first of all, I have 3. Then I'll differentiate the entirety of everything. So if I differentiate sine, I'll get cos. Instead of writing cos x, because there's 3x inside, this will be 3x here. Now dv dx is equal to, if I differentiate x, I get 1 here. If I differentiate 1, I get 0. So now that I've gotten both the u and the v and their derivatives using quotient rule, the quotient rule simply states that dy over dx is equal to v du dx minus u dv dx divided by v square. So we plug in everything we get here into this. Let me clean up space. Now we have dy dx as equal to, the v value is x plus 1. The next thing we find is du dx. So our du dx is 3 cos 3x. So 3 cos 3x plus our u value is sine 3x. This will be sine 3x times dv dx is 1. So I'll say times 1 here divided by the denominator is v square. So v square here is x plus 1. So x plus 1 square. Now this is equal to, if I say x plus 1 bracketed times 3 cos 3x, I can write it as 3 open brackets x plus 1 cos 3x plus sine 3x times 1 is still sine 3x divided by open brackets x plus 1 square. If I can leave it like this, I can decide to simplify it, but I'll leave it like this. So this is simply the answer to this question. So that's it. That's how to do the quotient rule of differentiation. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.